There's a risk that the prepare phase is considered to be a technical preparation, but in reality that's when a company can really start to understand what are we trying to get out of the explore phase and start to do the preparation around what their target operating model is going to be, look at all the types of questions that we need to get answers for and actually start to prepare those answers, put in place their business transformation approach, put in place their sort of stakeholder engagement, communication plans. And so we spend time with organisations at that early stage, helping them actually do the preparation correctly, so actually it speeds up the implementation approach as you go forward. So as you go into the explore phase, you're then much better prepared. You've already done the homework. Hopefully the people that are involved in the project have already done their self-enablement. They're part of the program, and it enables them to actually get to answering the questions and actually looking at the way the solution works and how to adopt the best practices right from the beginning. And by doing those two things, maybe more slowly and thoroughly, you get to the point of actually then being able to speed up the whole implementation approach. If you skip those bits, conversely, then you end up having to do rework and it causes the program to take longer. So working on a peer-to-peer level, we're able to help the customers understand what they would need to do as an organisation to adopt the best practices and the changes and value that's going to drive. So we've also enhanced our overall offering around the business change and transformational side, so working with the customers around that target operating model, looking at what business change, organisational change they need to look at, helping them with the business change strategy side of it, and the whole digital transformation strategy side of it. So far more consultative type of approach to implementations. So there's always some critical parts of an implementation, for example, data, and by looking at data quite closely in that whole prepare phase enables you to address the challenges, gaps that you've got as an organisation. So again, helps you get to that user acceptance testing with a good set of solid data, again helping you to speed up the program. No, actually I think it's much easier to win new customers. Actually I think the offering comes across exceptionally well to new customers, to SAP or to the SAP ecosystem. Demoing the systems and that sort of side, talking about the core principles, how it differentiates against the competitors is very, very strong. And I think actually quite often from a customer perspective, they don't really necessarily ask about cloud versus on-premise. They actually are looking at the business value they're going to get out of it. So my view is that overall it's much better. The way we market our business now is more focused on moving to the best practices and adopting business change, and as opposed to developing a solution that's very specific to your organisation as it stands today. So it really feeds into the whole consultative approach. How do you go from A to B as an organisation, and how does that then ultimately enable you to drive value? And that really resonates very well with the CFO, the COO community, and therefore that's where we focus our effort and energy in the sales approach.